Hello and welcome back to our channel guys. And today we are diving into a dramatic encounter between Germany and Denmark. A game filled with weather disruptions, controversial decisions and stunning goals. So before we dive in, make sure to hit the like and subscribe button and ring the bell icon for all the latest football updates. Now let's get into the action. Germany head coach Julian Nagelsmann played this game with a 4-2-3-1 formation in which he started Manuel Neuer at goal, Kimmich at right back, Rudiger and Schlotterbeck were the two centre backs and David Raum played this game at left back. Endrick and Toni Kroos were the two defensive midfielder. Ilkay Gundogan played this game as a central attacking midfielder. Leroy Sané played this game as a right attacking midfielder. Jamal Musiala played this game as a left attacking midfielder and Kai Havertz played this game as a centre forward. While Denmark head coach Kasper Hjulmand played this game with a 3-4-2-1 formation in which he started Schmeichel at goal. Anderson, Vestergaard and Christensen were the three centre backs. Joachim Mahle, Højbjerg, Delaney and Alexander Ba were the four central midfielders. Christian Eriksen and Skov Olsen were the two central attacking midfielders, while Rasmus Haaland played this game as a centre forward. So guys, this is a match that had everything from storms to VAR drama. Germany managed to secure a vital victory over Denmark, winning 2-0 in a thrilling yet chaotic encounter. This match held under ominous skies, saw a dramatic interruption when a powerful storm forced the game to halt for 25 minutes. Referee Michael Oliver led both teams off the field as lightning and thunder made the conditions unsafe, leaving fans and players alike wondering if the game would continue. Once play resumed, the action was intense and relentless. Germany started strongly with Kai Havertz and Jamal Musiala eventually making the difference. Before the storm, Germany had already shown their intent with Leroy Sané and David Raum creating early chances. Nico Schlotterbeck thought he had given Germany the lead, but his goal was disallowed for a foul in the build-up, a sign of the frustration that VAR would bring to both teams throughout the match. Denmark, initially on the back foot, began to grow into the game, with Christian Eriksen pulling the strings in midfield. Their resilience paid off when Joachim Anderson seemed to have scored, only for the goal to be disallowed by the slimmest of margins due to offside. Moments later, Anderson was at the center of another controversial decision, as a handball in the box led to a penalty for Germany. Kai Havertz stepped up and calmly converted, putting Germany ahead in a game that had been finally balanced. The tension didn't end there. Denmark continued to press with Rasmus Haaland coming close, but Manuel Neuer was equal to the task. The storm break seemed to benefit Germany, who found their rhythm again. Musiala sealed the win with a composed finish after a precise pass from Schlotterbeck, ensuring Germany's progress and leaving Denmark furious with the officiating. So guys, before heading towards the conclusion, let's take a look on the match stats. Germany took a total of 15 shots in which 9 of them were on target, while Denmark took a total of 11 shots in which only 2 of them were on target. Germany had 55% of possession while Denmark had 45% of possession. Germany completed 534 passes while Denmark completed 443 passes. Germany had 88% of passing accuracy while Denmark had 83% of passing accuracy. Germany commit 7 fouls while Denmark commit 15 fouls. Germany got 0 yellow cards while Denmark got 2 yellow cards. So guys, this match was a testament to Germany's resilience and ability to handle pressure, both from the elements and their opponents. Despite the interruptions and controversial calls, they managed to come out on top, showing their quality in crucial moments. For Denmark, it was a night of what ifs and near misses, as they now look to regroup and focus on their next challenge. So that's all for today guys. What did you think of the game? Do you agree with the decisions made by VAR? Let us know your thoughts in the comment section down below. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button and ring the bell icon for all the latest football content. Until next time, thank you.